Building Ideas is proudly brought to you by the Master Builders Association.
Building ideas, lots of great ideas you really need to know. Building ideas, sit back, relax and enjoy the show.
Hello and welcome to another exciting program of Building Ideas. I'm up at beautiful Blackwood Park today and we're going to be hosting the program from one of DeCellis Home's brand new display home called The Vogue. And once I get to show you through inside, you'll see why it's been very aptly named. It's both stylish and sophisticated. DeCellis Homes is a family-owned and operated business, and one of their main objectives is to meet the needs of their clients. They offer a wide selection of home designs, from affordable small courtyard houses to lavish and very spacious two-storey homes. The professional team at DeCellis understand that building your home can be a wonderful and exciting experience as you explore the combination of location, price, style and features you'd like to include. The Vogue is a perfect example of one of their homes that has it all. It blends contemporary style with warmth and a sense of invitation. The floor plan is perfect for the needs for today's modern family seeking a comfortable home with added flexibility. The Vogue has a striking frontage with a great street appeal highlighted by its clean-lined rendered facade. I'm going to take you right through the Vogue throughout today's program, but first of all, let's have a look what else we have on the show. Andrew has the lowdown about DIY and what you need to be aware of if you're considering a do-it-yourself building project. I have some helpful information if you're looking for a tradie to complete any building work around your home. And we chat to the experts about energy and how you could save hundreds of dollars on your next power bill. Some interesting information coming up there. Now, I'm in the beautiful entry foyer of today's feature home, The Vogue, and as soon as you walk in, it's got that really light, bright, lovely feel to it. And I particularly like the neutral tonings. It means you can introduce your own soft furnishings, furniture, your own artwork, and really make it yours. The Vogue reflects the needs of today's family. Its modern frontage, spacious entry, and high ceilings throughout create a sense of space and an air of calm. We'll show you more of what this lovely home has to offer a little later in the program, but right now Andrew is back with our regular Meet a Master Builder segment.
Today I'm catching up with Nick from Thorn Constructions to see what this award-winning master builder is up to. Thorn Constructions is a family-run business specialising in one-off architectural designer homes and holiday accommodation. They can help you develop and formulate concepts and ideas, and with their network of designers and engineers, can turn your dream home into a reality. Nick, tell me a bit about what's going on this job site today.
We've got a precast sort of dwelling, sort of commercial-based sort of construction. Currently we're about 8 weeks into the build. At the moment we're sort of digging footings. So basically we've got a precast 2 dwellings that's got an architectural sort of finish, and it's sort of, you know, what you'd probably call a upper end sort of boutique build.
Okay, and how long do you think it's going to take till you reach completion?
Probably another 9 to 10 months, so hopefully, so yeah.
And tell me a bit about what other projects you've got on the go at the moment.
We've got a couple of sort of smaller extensions, do a couple of sort of shop fit outs as well. We're also cabinet makers. Most people probably don't know that, but we do a lot of sort of kitchen renovations and bathroom renovations on the side as well, so that sort of keeps us busy. Excellent.
And I know that you work with your brother and your dad. Yeah. What's it like working in a family-run business?
It definitely has its moments, but we've all got sort of, you know, personal traits where we can sort of bounce off each other and work together. But yeah, it's just good to have a beer at the end of the day and, you know, talk about the day that was.
And the award goes to Thorn Constructions, the Lobethal project.
Thorn Constructions won an award last year.
Yeah, well, quite sort of happy with that. Sort of was excellence in the contract home between 700,000 and $1 million, which probably in my opinion is probably the hardest sort of award to win. You know, we're competing against, you know, all the big boys, and yeah, it's good to take that one out.
Yeah, that's an excellent result for Thorn Construction, so well done, Nick.
Thank you.
What's on the horizon? What's the plans for the future?
Yeah, well, we're just in the middle of expanding. We've sort of just expanded our workshop and our offices. We've got a lot of sort of bigger stuff coming up in the future that's sort of pretty exciting. And sort of, yeah, still got our sort of bread and butter sort of extensions and renovations. So, yeah, it's...
And your crew, how big is your crew now?
We've got sort of 8 guys, and they work sort of pretty hard for us, you know, every day. And obviously we've got our sort of key sort of subbies we use, which look after us pretty well, yeah.
Yeah, sure. And a few apprentices on site, I saw earlier as well.
Yeah, we've got two apprentices.
How are they going?
Yeah, very, very well. So yeah, very impressed with them.
Oh, good work.
Yeah.
So if you'd like some more information about Thorn Construction's work, check out their website thornconstructions.com.au or give Nick a call on 0457 707 786.
Building ideas. Building ideas. Handy hints, there's always something.
Undertaking a building or renovation project can be an exciting prospect, and having a go at parts of it yourself can certainly be pretty satisfying. But have you ever stopped to think at the many things that could go wrong? After all, most building related work requires a 4-year trade. I know a few people who are tradies, and we often speak about the latest DIY programs that you see on TV. Whilst I'm inspired by the contestants having a go at smashing down walls and bricking up doorways, tiling and putting in new bathrooms, my builder friends are far from it. In fact, most of the time they're horrified by what they see. Building a new home or renovating an existing one is a complex process, and you can't simply have a go at it and do the whole thing yourself. Aside from all of the council regulations, demolition approvals and building approvals, not to mention the insurances, it requires a great deal of skill and know-how. I'm all for taking on new challenges. However, after speaking to a builder friend of mine, he said to me, would I be happy to remove my own tooth or service my own car? Of course I wouldn't. So why then would you be happy to brick your own house or tile your own house for that matter? I can tell you just from being on building sites over the last few weeks that it's not as easy as it looks on TV. It is a complex process, so use someone who's experienced and qualified to do the job properly. Whilst you may have the overall vision and picture in your head of what you'd like your home or home addition to look like, achieving it is an entirely different matter altogether. All builders and tradies operating in South Australia are required to have a licence for the type of work they carry out. This is to protect you, the consumer, and means you can be guaranteed that the person you've hired to do the job is appropriately trained and qualified. Master builders and master tradespeople have to carry the correct insurances, including indemnity insurance, which basically covers consumers against anything major going wrong, including your builder defaulting on any work, going bankrupt, dying or disappearing. None of these safeguards would be available to you if you were doing the job yourself, which is another good reason to hire a master builder to do the job right. Professionally licensed tradespeople have had special training and often years of experience, so they know what it takes to do a job right. Another area that my friends in the building industry speak about is people wanting to hire subbies to complete a building project for them. Unbeknown to many people, if you try to do this, you're the one that's actually liable if something goes wrong. And if you have no industry knowledge, how can you be in a position to oversee someone else doing the job? Once again, it's like putting yourself in charge of overseeing an operation, yet having no surgical experience. That's why it's best to leave the building work to the experts. They not only have the knowledge and the experience, but they've also got the know-how and know how to use their tools to the best advantage. If you'd like more information, have a look at the Master Builders website, which is mbasa.com.au, or just contact the Master Builders Association.
Most of us don't notice drafts in our home until the cold weather sets in, and it doesn't matter whether you have a new home or an old one, it's all about building quality and the holes created in the thermal envelope, either by trades, renovations, or even in time with building movement. With an average household spending around 40% of their annual power bills on heating and cooling, it's important to ensure your house is well built and sealed against the weather. Rough calculations show the gaps, cracks and holes brought about by poor seals add up to about 1 square metre, which is equivalent to a fully open door. The amount of air leakage in a house generally depends on 2 things. One is the number and size of gaps between building surfaces and around piping, wiring, ducts and windows and doors. The other is pressure differences caused by wind and temperature differentials created when hot air rises and sucks in cold air from the outside. Chimney flues and exhaust or ventilation fans are the main causes of this. There are, of course, various new technologies available on the market to accurately measure building air leakage, where and how it occurs and how best to eliminate it. Chris is from EcoPlus.
Well, most of the air leaks in the building are actually built into the building. So in the building process, you've got plumbing penetrations, electrical penetrations, and any seam in the building is a potential leak. Care in the building process, basically.
How can we check to see where the thermal efficiency of our homes has been compromised?
Well, probably the best way is a combination of blower door testing, which is pressure testing of the building envelope, and using thermography, which is thermal imaging, to actually find the temperature differences inside the building.
Is there an easy DIY way to fix gaps and leaks in our houses so we can use less energy to heat and cool our homes?
Yeah, there's many do-it-yourself ways to fix the leaks in your home. Your local big box store will be very helpful with a lot of equipment, your under door seals, window seals, flapper doors for over your exhaust fans. Those are very common and quick payoff methods.
So what are the health and safety issues people need to know about weatherising their homes?
People need to think about the air changes inside the house. A healthy air change rate inside of a house is above 1 air change per hour. So the average Australian house would be around 4. So if 4 times every hour, all the air inside the house leaks out and is replaced by outside air. So they need to be careful of certain appliances. If they have any unflued gas appliances, they need to be very wary of carbon monoxide issues. And there's detectors you can buy over the counter quite easily to take care of that, and it's a good safety measure in any house with a gas appliance.
If you'd like more information or you'd like to do your own home energy audit, then you can pop down to your local library and get the Home Energy Kit. It's really quite easy, or you can visit their website, which is sa.gov.au/Energy Smart, and you can get a lot more energy information.
Building ideas. Building ideas. Handy hints, there's always something.
Over the past few weeks, we've been talking about CAMS, the Construction Apprenticeship Mentoring Scheme that's aimed at helping people complete their trade qualifications.
Being an apprentice mentor, it's voluntary. I do a bit of voluntary work from time to time with some other activities as well, but certainly I've probably over the years been given some good opportunities and had some mentors of my own, some quite experienced people that I've actually worked with, and they've given me some good grounding. For me, it's probably passing a bit of that on to some of the younger generation that's coming through.
CAMS is a national approach to help create a solid future for people working in the industry. By doing so, it will also ensure we have enough trained and qualified trades to not only build our homes, but also to be able to renovate and maintain our existing homes. So CAMS is a definite win-win initiative. CAMS is a nationally coordinated program and integrates an online engagement strategy with access to one-on-one mentoring and an innovative approach to supporting out-of-trade apprentices.
Whether they are wanting to be maintaining their trade, looking for further studies, or being self-employed. So just giving some guys some guidance and support.
Nationwide free training for volunteer mentors covers things like effective communication, conflict management, and career development skills.
Sometimes the construction industry is hard work, long hours. An easy piece of advice is to hang in there. Sometimes it's quite frustrating. Whether you be a tradesman or a supervisor or whatever level you're working in, hang in there as long as you can. The outcomes and benefits long term are quite rewarding.
So we've heard from one of the CAMS mentors, and now next week we're going to hear what it's like from the other side of the fence from one of the apprentices. So in the meantime, if you'd like some more information, have a look at the CAMS website, which is alinktsa.org.au.
CAMS really does seem the way to go if you're thinking about a career in the building and construction industry. And who knows, you could end up building beautiful homes just like this one. Now, of course, we're at the Vogue up at Blackwood Park, and if you'd like to come and see it yourself, it's open most days of the week. It really is a great family home, and it even has a children's wing. How fantastic. There are 4 large bedrooms that are well laid out and in close proximity to wet areas that are really quite opulent. In fact, the ensuite to the main bedroom is not only well appointed, but also spacious and extremely well finished. Like with most new homes built nowadays, the formal dining room has given way to a sensational home theatre, which is a great spot for the whole family to kick back, relax and enjoy the latest blockbuster movies together. It's time for a break now, but I'll be back with some very handy information from the Master Builders about a brand new website that's going to help you find reliable and reputable trades, and we'll also show you the rest of the Vogue by DeCellis Homes.
Building ideas. Building ideas. Handy hints, there's always something.
There's so many things you need to think about if you're planning a building project or renovation project, and I'm sure you've got a million ideas running through your mind, but turning those ideas into reality can sometimes be very tricky. So that's why the Master Builders is here to help. If you're building or renovating, you can trust a master builder. They have over 2,500 qualified and professionally trained and licensed builders, tradespeople, suppliers and manufacturers on hand to build your new home or home renovation. All master builders are bound by a code of ethics, so you can be guaranteed they'll do the job right the first time. They're all also required to be licensed and must carry the appropriate insurances. So if, in the remote possibility there is an issue, your interests are well and truly covered. Master Builders specialise in a vast array of building-related works, covering all trades and industry services. Over past episodes, we've spoken about the SA Display Village website, and it's a great place to go to look up different builders, look up their display homes, additions, renovations, lots of different work they've done. Well, guess what? Our very good friends at the Master Builders have launched a new website, and it's called the SA Building Directory. The SA Building Directory is an online referral service of the Master Builders Association of South Australia. If you're looking for a builder or contractor, or even for a master tradesperson to carry out any building related work for you, the SA Building Directory is the site for you. All you have to do is look up the sabuildingdirectory.com.au and complete the request form. It's quick, easy and simple to use. Step 1 is to make a request. Step 2 provides you with notification, and Step 3 means you'll receive responses to your request from Master Builder members via email. The SA Building Directory is a one-stop shop, and it's going to save you a lot of heartache. All you have to do, look up sabuildingdirectory.com.au or ring the Master Builders on 8211 7466. What a very handy website. Our friends at the Master Builders have done a terrific job. Now we're back in today's feature home, the Vogue, and you can see this is the open plan kitchen and living area, and it's got all the latest mod cons and inclusions. The kitchen is well appointed and incorporates stylish stainless steel appliances as well as excellent storage. And there's ample bench space to comfortably be able to prepare meals for the whole family. There are several living areas, of which the main one leads directly to the outside entertaining areas, which have pretty well become a standard inclusion in any modern family home. The Vogue suits blocks from 15 metres wide, making it a very appealing home for today's standard building sites, and with its contemporary facade, it's no surprise that this home has quickly become one of the most popular in the DeCellis range. DeCellis Homes are proud to present this high-end quality product, which still offers outstanding value for money. Would you believe prices start at just $165,980? That's money well spent for a lot of house. The Vogue comes in 3 specification levels to help homeowners buy this great family home. If I had to sum it up, I'd say it offers a brilliant design, represents outstanding value for money, and demonstrates excellent building quality. In fact, I think the Vogue for DeCellis Homes has set a brand new benchmark in affordable display homes. It's open every Monday and Wednesday, Saturday and Sunday from 1:30 until 5. So why not enjoy a leisurely drive up to Blackwood Park and have a walk through yourself, because that's the only way you're really going to get a feel for this lovely home and all the inclusions. Now it's nearly time for us to go, but this is what's on next week's show. We'll showcase a new home built by Metricon Homes, as well as another home built by Alan Shepherd Constructions. We'll hear from an apprentice in the industry, and we'll have some home fire safety tips thanks to the Metropolitan Fire Service. Looks like another great program. Hope to see you then. In the meantime, enjoy your evening and we'll see you next week.
Building ideas, lots of great ideas you really need to know. Building ideas.
Building Ideas proudly brought to you by the Master Builders Association.